Now, what if I told you the way that you're scheduling your tasks and scheduling your day is not very sufficient? You're actually not utilizing your time in a great way. In this video, we're going to talk about how to take your everyday tasks that you dread doing and incorporate them into your schedule. And I'm going to show you how in this video. All right. So if you don't know me, I am Shayna. I am a parent. I'm an educator. And my goal is to make sure that parents have a systemic way of getting things done so they can show up as their best selves for not only them, but their kids, which is the whole point. So let's move on to this scheduling thing that I mentioned earlier. If you take every single task and try to fit it into a time slot, that's going to take all of the decision fatigue away from your mind, your mindset. And when I say decision fatigue, I mean the tiredness we feel of having to make decisions every day. Having a schedule of telling you what to do and when to do it, that takes a lot of the brain work out of what you have going on. Just think, you wake up in the morning and you look and say, what are my tasks for today? Let me look at my schedule. Okay. So for instance, let's take a task that nobody really likes enjoying, right? To do laundry. No one likes doing laundry. I don't know anyone who does. But let's say that you decide to put your laundry as a to-do item on your schedule every Wednesday and every Sunday. Okay? So you're taking the guesswork of when to do laundry because laundry naturally piles up. It naturally piles up for anybody. Your socks, your underwear, your shirts, your pants, your pajamas, and if you have more than 3 people in the household, that piles up rather quickly. And so a lot of times what we end up doing is we procrastinate with things that are sight unseen. And when I say sight unseen, I mean it's in the laundry room. It's in the dirty clothes hamper. It's piled up on a chair or it's piled up on that uh, you know, exercise machine that you haven't been on in 6 months. It piles up. Take that task, put it on a schedule, and so get into the habit of using your schedule as a way to opt out of decision making because the schedule's already done. All you're doing is committing to the schedule that you set beforehand. And that's a way to buy up time for yourself instead of, because guess what? When that laundry piles up, you find yourself doing laundry all day long, right? You're trying to play catch up because it's been a week and now you're running out of underwear and now you're running out of socks. This is going to be the answer for that decision fatigue and for that laundry piling up. And this is just an example of many things that you can do. Meal planning, put it on the schedule. Okay. For me, every Sunday evening, I kind of look at, okay, what are the groceries? What are the meals that I think I want to prepare for the week? Monday, what are we having? Tuesday, what are we having? Wednesday, what are we having? And it's okay to think through that ahead of time because Sunday is such a off work day for our household, right? We had church earlier in that morning if we did go, and there's a lot of dead space, with getting ready for the week. Meal planning could be that Sunday, right? So you've only got 2 tasks maybe on your schedule is meal planning and laundry. All right. Now, here's another way to incorporate that schedule. You have to be consistent and you have to be okay with something on the list not getting done. Things happen. No schedule is perfect. No day is perfect. That schedule is visual for you to move things around. Maybe it will only work for you to do your laundry on Saturdays with your grocery shopping. Maybe you want to do that in one day. And then Sunday night, you want to do meal planning and, sweeping of all the floors or, doing the lawn or whatever. whatever is on your to-do list or whatever that needs to be done, whatever needs to be done, that can be incorporated into a schedule. Successful people follow schedules, they follow routines, they are very disciplined in the way that they manage tasks because time is valuable. So, as a parent, you have to not only value the time that you're spending with your kids, but also the time that you're freeing up for other things that you want to do. Because what you want to do is also a part of your identity. Your whole identity cannot be wrapped up in parenthood, it just can't. It's not sustainable. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your physical health. You maybe need some time to know when chores are getting done. So maybe you know when to plan your nights out, or maybe know when to plan the days you want to work out and work on your physical health. Or maybe you know when to meet with your therapist and work on your mental health. So, the reason why I'm using this time to really dig into scheduling is because it's such an underutilized skill set of scheduling tasks, following the schedule, and being consistent with that schedule, and not kind of leaving things up to the whim like, well, what do I feel like doing today? Well, what have I put off? Let me get to that. We're no longer doing that. This is what you need to start right now. After you watch this video, you need to pull up that planner, and guess what? There's a bunch of planners. Here's one that you can look up on Amazon, that I use. If you don't like paper and pencil, use the calendar and planner, note or Notion in your phone. There's so many resources available for you to make scheduling a benefit. And if you already on top of scheduling, hey, give us some pointers in the comments on how you use scheduling to build better systems at home for you and your kids. Okay. Now, I am so happy that we came together and you watched this video. I want you to subscribe to this video, and then give me some more video ideas if you would love to. This is a new channel, so I'm very excited to interact with you guys. Thanks.